Hello, Wins. Welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. If you've been hanging out in chat, appreciate your patience while I had my lunch. But yeah, we're going to play some more games and things. So, we've gained trade conflict versus Lithuania. Fancy. We do have some CBs that you don't always have since we're a merchant republic. We have like trade dispute on every other republic. So Lubeck, for example, if we wanted to, which I don't, but we could always just declare a trade war, just go fight Lubeck. So for example, if Austria hated Lubeck and wouldn't defend him, something to look into, possibly. How's Crimea looking? No guy, Karaman. Be a little bit more of a difficult war, but I think that we could win. Like Ulm blobbing? Oh my gosh, Ulm has more than one province. He expanded west and east at the same time? The madman! He's got one letter. Look at this, one letter in each province. Now that is next level thinking. Alright, I just want to like rent Canatieri to someone and make a bunch of money. Can I... Who's at war? That's it? There's not even... This is like one page of wars? Jeez. Okay, so Malacca, Pueblo, Zapotec, Muscovite conquest of Narva. Muscovy and Ryazan. This is Denmark. You know, Muscovy might be taking some heavy casualties or debt in this war. Wonder if there might be a window to attack down here, based on that. I wouldn't mind kicking Theodoro out of the trade league and just conquering him. Not like he's doing much being part of the trade league for us. Let's just check and see. Shoot, I can't do it while he's in the league. I can't even check to see if it's possible. Well, let's check and see if he would defend, like, Ryazan. Oh, he's an overlord, never mind. Would you defend the Livonian Order? Got 22 reasons to defend them. It's probably about the same. Ish. Well, he's close to declining. Maybe soon. We'll spend some time at peace. Roomba, can you get the Wappen Wiki flag mod? You clearly care about aesthetics. I tend to avoid flag mods. We used one for a while, and it had mixed reviews. I liked it, but a lot of people in chat were like, they didn't like it at all, and it's better to just stick with vanilla for the most part. Okay, still no issues with the Ottomans. They're being loyal, or friendly, or whatever. We've gained trade conflict against them because we have a decent amount of trade power in the nodes. Doesn't mean that they're hostile or anything, though. Here's our core of Kaffa. Kaffa/Kaffa. We will make that into a state. I think we are going to full core it. We still have other provinces that need to be full cored. Quite a few, in fact. Crimea does still own Azov. They took it from Genoa. We'll take a claim on that as well. We got a claim on the two centers of trade, or estuaries. I kind of want to get my whole army over here, because it looks like we're just going to sit around doing nothing until the truce with this guy. Which is coming up super fast. July of this year. I think we still have access to the Ottomans. No, I canceled it. Okay. Well, let's get some. We're gonna auto-transport with our one transport. Lubeck has collapsed. That's unfortunate. Will the Ottomans ever stop the guarantee? Nope, this has come up a few times, but just to reiterate. Wow. Do you want 300 Diplo points worth of mercantilism or 33 Diplo points? 10 times as much value? 1/10 the value. I think we'll take that mercantilism. Sorry, train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, AI can't guarantee. They cannot revoke guarantees that are in place at the start of the campaign, unless they ally the guarantee. Like for example, if France allies Scotland, then they'll revoke the guarantee. But otherwise, they can't. So no, Ottomans can't cancel it. I think we want 2 transports actually. One, it turns out, is not very many. Takes a while to get the job done. But he's doing his best. Look at him go. Zoom, zoom. It's a little transport that could. Alright, there's our truce with Samachi. I think it's time. Let's declare the war. We'll get black flagged here. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we actually can get unblack flagged in our subjects' land. So let's just wait till the army's all the way there. Those sailors deserve a raise. Now, most likely, I think Circassia is defending. He's a secondary participant. We really just want to knock him out first. He's got fully active forts. He does have Orthodox zealots, which is fine. Let's focus our entire attention on Circassia, and we'll let Georgia tank this stuff. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer till the army's in position. And we'll declare at the beginning of next month. We'll reconquest for Hartley, I guess. Actually, let's make it for Oltu, because I can actually siege that and get the ticking war score earlier. Okay, our best general is... yeah, fire is useless right now, so we'll take the shock. That's fine. Alright. Re-election spam, I think, is still happening, right? Wow! That is another relatively good nephew. Look at this thing. A 331 nephew? That's not bad, man. I need admin or diplo points, please. Nice. Admin points are great. Embargoing Hungary, embargoing Florence, embargoing Venice. Privateering. Harmful insult, regular insult. What we really need is to just declare war on one of our darn rivals. You're not at war. You're not at war. You're not at war. Anything we can do? I don't think there is. Not for more privateering. We're getting an age bonus. I should have been, like, made a bigger push to get our humiliate so that we could have turned on our golden era last age. I think that would have been a lot more useful to us last age than this age. Well, that was easy. Okay, so look at the war goal started. It's gonna be kind of annoying because he does have a defensive advantage, but our troop count's high enough. You can probably just afford suffering some attrition and sit on the siege. Let's just go fight him, I think. This whole area is like all mountains, so there's nothing I can really do about it. We just have to take the loss in manpower. Reformation's just branched out, so we've got Reformed available now. Might as well re-up the spy network here, continue to improve with Mr. Ottoman, try to keep him from becoming too aggressive. We could piece out Mr. Circassia. Circassia has no centers of trade. His land is garbage. It is somewhat orthodox. We do have a relationship slot free outside of that military access with the Ottomans, so... What do you guys think? Where should we plan on spending this next relationship slot? Insult rivals. You see at the very bottom of the list, it says scornfully insulted rival and insulted rival. If it's on the list, sending a new insult does not refresh it. So because they're both already on there, insulting a rival is not an option. You humiliate on them. We would have to fight Venice, Hungary, or Ferrara. Sorry, Florence. This one's allied to the Emperor. This one's allied to Poland, Lithuania. This one's allied to the Emperor. The Emperor is probably the weakest. I do think we can maybe soon do a quick war that way. Declare on a rival's ally. Maybe. We don't have the ability to fabricate claims bordering claims. I can't get a claim on Siena. I do have a direct claim on Poland. We could make Poland the war leader, but that seems dumb. And then the only other option would be declaring directly on Austria, but we can't get a claim on him. Very few good options that way. I think we just need to wait till we're stronger. You should give the province of Circassia to Georgia in their culture group, and it has the right religion. Culture group. It's... I mean... some of it is. These are not. All the way through here is. And it's all part of a node. We could, and we do have full influence, so we can afford to pay for it. But we are behind on Diplo points right now. We're still not caught up. We need 2 more techs to get caught up with tech. I'd like to avoid spending too many Diplo points. He's also he's a secondary participant, so we're paying extra aggressive expansion for this. And we did quite a bit of expansion. Actually, no, it's pretty low. Look pretty good. Can you fabricate trade war on Siena? We already have it, actually. So we could do that, maybe to isolate Venice from Poland. Venice is definitely easier to beat than Austria. That might work. 100% Circassia, force them to break your rivalries, then choose better ones. We do have 100% with Circassia right now, I believe. We need to get everything at 100% for it to actually go from -99 to -100, though. So we'd have to full occupy this guy. And then we are able to separate peace. We could do that, yeah. We could surrender to him. Who would we rival, though? Like, Venice and Hungary are both great rivals for us. They're the only ones that really make any sense. I don't think we're going to find a better option. Bohemia? I'm not super convinced that they're within range. Okay, I want my subjects to do some of the sieging. They have a 2 siege pip leader there. See that guy in the lists? The 1352, he's still alive. So I'm going to pull my 2 siege pip leader off and send him here instead. And get a little bit more optimal siege speed on this. Let's have this guy go to like Guria. Brick. Oh. I just did that stuff and now you go and die on me, sir? Why would you do this? I choose Hergaus instead. Florence no longer has us rivaled. Alright. So what can we do to Circassia that makes sense? I don't want to pay Diplo points. We're 2 techs behind, and I'd rather not take Clay in this war on a non-primary belligerent. We could just demand stuff that gives us prestige, like I'll take his trade power, take war reps, and a rivalry, take max money. That's a pretty good deal. Is this an exodus? No. This is just expanding. We're returning. We're gonna full annex this guy. We're giving all of Georgia her cores back. Our subject's gonna become strong. Well, I don't want you to come fight me, sir. But, like I said, damn near everything in this area is a mountain, so... Just gonna have to take some bad fights, lose some manpower, whatever. Okay, Diplotech. We don't have colonialism, but... more Transylvanian separatists. This guy has had so many problems. I think we'll take this despite the colonialism penalty. Or maybe... hear me out. Chat, what do you think? How many years will it be till colonialism spreads to us naturally? It goes from Portugal to Castile. I'm thinking 20 to 30 years. So I'm almost thinking it might be worthwhile to just dev push the rest of the institution out. Intentionally fall even further behind on Diplotech and then just catch up. Because we took the icon of Christ Pantocrator. We've got prosperity. We've got some pretty good modifiers. I don't think it's that expensive to push this institution through. Yeah. See, like, if this Diplotech was going to give us the ahead of time bonus, I'd just jump on taking it, but we need 2 techs. And I was looking at, like, what does this actually give us? It gives us shipyards, which is force limit we can't possibly utilize because we don't have the sailors. It gives us, what, coring range? Where was it again? No, trade range, useless. Naval morale, who cares? Like, yeah, I'm leaning toward the dev. Just wish we weren't developing grain. Well. Pushing on the cost spreads it to other countries. You'd also consider developing coastline just for more naval force limit and sailors and stuff. But I think we should dev push. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the edict back on, and I think we're gonna just ignore Diplotech for a while. It's not gonna be cheap. I mean, we're probably gonna still have to spend like 1,500 points altogether. I don't have enough right now. Make the estate happy? I don't have any estates. We don't have burgers. You're confused. We're playing as a merchant republic, sir. Until this pops out, we're just going to keep throwing all of our dip and all of our mill at that province. I wanted to put a couple admin points in just to balance it a little bit, but the rest of the admin points need to go towards full coring the rest of this stuff, so let's get that out of the way. That province is turned into something pretty good. Smederevo, it's at 30 dev now. We've developed it 21 times. I think it needs to be renamed. I think any province that you develop, like, a lot deserves some sort of fancy title, right? So, chat is requested to provide me with something interesting. Go. You know you can do it. Smellerevo? You're funny. Let's see how that looks temporarily. See if anyone else appreciates the joke. Smedevervo? I think that's funny. It's not great, but it's decent. Name it after the godly leader that we had, the 666 that died at age like 49. I'm not happy that he died though. I'm kind of mad at him, actually. It was Eduardo Serva. He was great. He had kind-hearted and zealot. Like, those are great. Alright, we'll decide between episodes. For now, I'm gonna focus on the war. We're gonna finish the siege off, and then... 22 ducats for 3 mercantilism. Yeah, nope, think I know which one I want. You got the Gideon Cancer. Yeah, that's flat terrain fight. We can go take that. That's fine. Let's grab the 1-3. We don't even need to occupy more. He'll probably agree to full annexation now, but we need to use return core on these two. I want to get... Actually, is it better to use return core or conquest in this case? It's return core either way. 8 aggressive expansion, 12.5 prestige versus 8 aggressive expansion, 12.5. I think it's strictly better to use return core, right? Georgia, 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 and then like this. 1 extra aggressive expansion, but this makes Georgia like us more. Because we're returning more provinces to him. Something like that. Whenever this works. Goodbye, sir. See, now he gets a modifier, returned province plus 120. 40 per province, decaying at only 1 per year. It's just strictly better to do it that way. They get more liberty desire that way. Well, we used Reconquest, so I wanted to... I was going to give it to him directly no matter what. Najd allied the Ottomans. Florence is no longer a valid rival. Excellent, that might be good for us. Eclipsing Florence will possibly allow us to get above 50 without having to be at war. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so Crimea, we don't have a truce with, and is probably one of our other easy wars. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Shall see you soon.